Shocking truth about your favorite dry fruits and eyesight danger. When you think about healthy eating and sharp eyesight, the first thing that comes to mind is probably a handful of dry fruits. Because we have been told since childhood that almonds, walnuts, and pistachios are like magical gifts of nature that make our brain sharp and keep our vision strong. But today I want you to pause for a moment and think deeply about something most people never question. What if the very foods you trusted for eye health are actually the ones silently damaging your vision and pushing you closer to blurred sight, dryness, or even blindness? And the shocking truth is, yes, some of the most common dry fruits that you eat every single day can hurt your eyes badly if eaten in the wrong amounts and without proper balance. So let's dive deep into this hidden reality, because what you are about to hear may surprise you and even change the way you look at the bowl of nuts sitting in your kitchen right now. Starting with almonds. Now, almonds are often called brain food, and every American household probably has them in jars or snack packs. Kids are given soaked almonds before school. Adults eat them before workouts. Seniors take them for memory. But here is what nobody tells you. Almonds are extremely high in oxalates, and when consumed in excess, these oxalates can build up inside the body, leading to calcium deposits, kidney stones, and even circulation issues that affect the tiny blood vessels in your eyes. And when these blood vessels become weak or blocked, the result is vision strain, eye redness, or long-term risk of retinal damage, which could slowly push you toward vision loss. So how many almonds is safe? Nutrition experts say that 5 to 8 almonds per day is more than enough to get benefits. But in the U.S., many people eat 20, 30, or even 40 almonds daily through snacks, smoothies, almond butter, and almond milk. And this overdose is where the danger begins. Because too much vitamin E from almonds can cause blurred vision, double vision, and headaches linked to eye strain. So remember, almonds in moderation, just 5 to 8 daily, are helpful. But anything more than 10 to 12 consistently can start turning from friend to enemy for your eyesight. Next comes walnuts. Now, walnuts are often praised for their omega-3 fatty acids, and yes, they do improve brain function. But very few know that excessive walnut intake can throw your eye health off balance. Walnuts are calorie-dense, oily, and rich in compounds that, when overconsumed, increase the risk of oxidative stress in the retina. Studies have shown that people eating more than 7 to 9 walnut halves daily experience higher risk of macular degeneration, especially if they are already sensitive to high-fat diets. And if you think about how easy it is to cross this limit in America with walnut brownies, walnut snacks, and holiday nut bowls, it is not surprising that many people are unknowingly putting pressure on their eyes. Walnuts also contain tannins, which in excess interfere with mineral absorption, particularly zinc. And zinc is critical for the eyes. Without it, you risk poor night vision and early cataract formation. So the shocking secret is that walnuts beyond a handful, that means more than 7 to 9 halves a day, can silently weaken your vision instead of protecting it. And if you are eating full bowls of them every evening thinking you are investing in long-term eyesight, you may actually be robbing yourself of clear vision. Finally, let's talk about pistachios. Now, pistachios are colorful, crunchy, and often marketed as the healthiest nut for snacking. But the hidden truth is that pistachios contain very high sodium levels when roasted and salted, as most Americans consume them. And excess sodium leads to water retention, eye puffiness, and even increases the pressure inside the eyes, which is directly linked to glaucoma risk. And what's worse is that pistachios also have a compound called acrylamide formed during roasting. And too much of this can damage the nervous system, including the optic nerve that connects your eyes to your brain. So how much pistachio is safe? Research suggests that 15 to 20 unsalted raw pistachios per day are perfectly healthy. But the average bag of salted pistachios contains over 200 nuts, and people often eat handful after handful, crossing 60 to 80 pistachios in one sitting. And that is where real damage begins, leading to high blood pressure, dry eye syndrome, and even early vision fatigue, especially for people who already work long hours on screens. So while pistachios can be protective in their raw, unsalted form, once you go beyond 20 daily, especially salted versions, you are silently hurting your eyesight. Now, the most shocking part of this story is that all 3 of these nuts, almonds, walnuts, and pistachios are marketed as superfoods. But nobody highlights the risks of overdose because the food industry wants you to keep snacking and buying more. And this is why millions of Americans complain about blurred vision, red eyes, and constant dryness, while never suspecting that their so-called healthy habit is playing a role. Think about it. How many times have you felt eye strain, headaches, or tired eyes after long office hours and blamed your laptop or phone? When in reality, the overload of dry fruits you ate in the name of health may also be responsible? The truth is, our eyes are delicate organs with tiny blood vessels, fragile nerves, and sensitive tissues. And they need balance, not overload. So the real secret to protecting your eyesight is moderation. If you stick to 5 to 8 almonds, 7 to 9 walnut halves, and 15 to 20 raw unsalted pistachios a day, your eyes will thank you. But if you let your hand keep dipping into the nut jar, you may be slowly writing a silent contract with blindness. The key is awareness, and that is why knowing these shocking truths matters. Because what you eat in the dark will come to light through your eyes tomorrow. So think twice the next time you pick up that large almond smoothie or that full bag of pistachios. Remember, your eyes are irreplaceable, and once damaged, no food in the world can fully restore them. So moderation and awareness are the only real shields you have today. If you're enjoying this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment below to let me know your thoughts. Your support encourages me to continue creating easy-to-follow tips to keep your eyes healthy and your vision strong. Every like, share, and comment motivates me to bring more helpful guidance directly to you. By staying connected and engaging with the channel, you help me continue sharing important health tips that protect your eyes and improve overall wellness. Let's get started. In the first part, we uncovered the shocking truth about nuts and how something so small and sweet could quietly damage your eyes over time if you eat them carelessly. And now, as promised, we will go deeper because there are 2 more dry fruits that carry hidden dangers for your vision. And I want to make sure you are fully aware so you can protect yourself and your family from mistakes that millions are making every single day without even realizing it. And once again, before I reveal the names, let me pause for just a moment and say thank you to you. Because if you are still here watching and listening carefully, it means you truly care about your health and your eyes. And that dedication already puts you ahead of most people. Now let us move to the second dry fruit on our list. And this one is going to surprise many people because it is often labeled as a healthy nut. It is given to children for sharp memory. It is used in sweets, curries, and snacks, and that is cashews. Yes, cashew nuts, the creamy and delicious snack that people cannot resist. But behind that rich taste lies a big secret for your eyesight. Cashews are extremely high in oxalates, which are natural compounds found in many foods. When oxalates accumulate in the body, they can interfere with calcium absorption, and over time this can weaken your bones and teeth. But more importantly for our discussion today, high oxalate intake can contribute to the formation of crystals in sensitive tissues. And in the case of your eyes, this can worsen conditions like cataracts and contribute to clouding of the lens. Imagine you are eating a handful of cashews every night thinking you are doing something good for your brain. But in reality, you are increasing the risk of your eyes becoming cloudy and blurry earlier than they should. And there is more. Cashews are also naturally high in fat, and while some fat is healthy, overeating cashews loads the body with too many omega-6 fatty acids compared to omega-3, and this imbalance creates inflammation in the body, which is one of the hidden causes of eye diseases like macular degeneration and even dry eye syndrome. So, the creamy taste of cashews might be comforting, but it comes at a hidden price for your eyes, especially when eaten in excess or roasted with extra oils and salt. Another shocking fact is that raw cashews contain urushiol, the same toxic resin found in poison ivy, and while most cashews sold commercially are processed to remove it, sensitive people can still experience irritation and allergic reactions, which can indirectly cause eye swelling and redness. So the lesson here is moderation again. A few cashews occasionally are not going to make you blind, but making them your daily comfort snack in large amounts will silently load your system with oxalates, unhealthy fats, and inflammation that slowly eats away at your precious eyesight. Now, if raisins and cashews shocked you, then brace yourself because the third dry fruit on this list is one that is celebrated in almost every culture for its sweetness and energy boost. It is given to children during exams, eaten in winter for warmth, and offered to guests as a symbol of health and prosperity, and that is dried figs. Yes, those chewy, sweet figs that look so harmless can actually put your vision at risk if you are not careful. Let me explain why. Dried figs are extremely high in natural sugar, just like raisins. In fact, a single serving of dried figs can load your body with more sugar than a slice of cake. And this sugar rush again creates spikes in your blood glucose that directly attack the tiny capillaries of your retina. But there is another layer of danger. Figs are rich in psoralen compounds, which are known to make your skin and eyes more sensitive to sunlight. And if you are already someone who spends a lot of time outdoors or in front of screens, this photosensitivity can accelerate damage to your retina, increase your risk of macular degeneration, and worsen age-related vision problems. Some studies have also suggested that overconsumption of dried figs can increase the risk of eye floaters because of excessive deposits in the vitreous fluid of the eye. Now think about this carefully. Many people eat dried figs at night with milk, believing it will make them stronger and healthier. But they do not realize that they are loading their body with a sugar bomb before sleep when metabolism is slower. And this sugar lingers in the bloodstream longer, causing even more stress on the delicate vessels of the eye. I know this sounds shocking and maybe even a little scary, but the truth must be told because your eyesight is not something you can take for granted. Once your retina is damaged, there is no going back. Surgeries may help, but nothing can fully restore the natural gift of sight. So now we have revealed the 3 dry fruits that can damage your eyesight badly if consumed without balance. Raisins with their concentrated sugar and sulfite preservatives. Cashews with their oxalates and inflammatory fats. And dried figs with their extreme sugar load and psoralen compounds that increase photosensitivity. And now the question is, what can you do? How can you still enjoy dry fruits without harming your eyes? The answer is simple: moderation and balance. Instead of eating handfuls of raisins, go for just a few pieces and always combine them with nuts like almonds that have vitamin E and protect your retina. Instead of snacking on cashews every night, switch to walnuts or chia seeds that provide healthy omega-3 fatty acids, which nourish your eyes and reduce inflammation. Instead of eating dried figs every day, treat them as an occasional sweet, but make your daily habit fresh fruits like blueberries, oranges, or leafy greens, which are loaded with antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin that directly protect your macula. And please remember, always drink enough water with dry fruits, because dehydration makes the sugar concentration in your blood even worse for your eyes. I want you to walk away from this video not just with fear, but with empowerment, because knowledge is power. And now that you know the shocking truth, you can make better choices for yourself and your loved ones. Imagine 10 years from now you are able to read clearly, drive at night safely, and enjoy the beauty of the world because you took these small steps today. That is my goal for you. So tell me in the comments, which of these dry fruits do you eat the most? And were you shocked to know the hidden dangers? I read every single comment because I truly value this community, and together we can build awareness that protects millions of eyes from unnecessary harm. And finally, let me say this from my heart. Health is not about extremes, it is about balance. Dry fruits are not evil, but they are not innocent either. They are powerful, and like any powerful tool, they must be used wisely. So protect your eyesight, cherish your vision, and share this video with someone you love because their eyes deserve to be saved too. This video is created only for educational purposes. The information shared here is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult with your eye specialist, doctor, or qualified healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet or lifestyle. So my dear friends, remember this. Dry fruits are not your enemy, but they are not completely innocent either. The way you use them will decide whether they become a blessing or a silent burden for your health. When eaten in small, balanced amounts, they can truly support your body, sharpen your mind, and even provide strength to your eyes. But when taken in excess, they quietly add problems that may show up years later in the form of blurred vision, tired eyes, or even serious conditions like cataracts or macular degeneration. That is why moderation is the real secret. If you enjoy just a few almonds or walnuts or pistachios, they will nourish you and give you energy without any harm. But if your hand keeps reaching for large bowls every day, you may be slowly risking the very gift you treasure the most. your eyesight. So please make smart choices. Do not fear these foods, but also do not blindly trust them. Balance is everything. Treat dry fruits as powerful friends and not as toys to be overused. Protect your vision. Cherish your eyes. And remember, they are priceless because through them you see the love, the light, and the beauty of life. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment below to let me know your thoughts. Your support encourages me to continue creating valuable and easy-to-follow tips to keep your eyes healthy and your vision strong. Every like, share, and comment motivates me to bring more natural remedies and helpful guidance directly to you. By staying connected and engaging with the channel, you help me continue sharing important health tips that protect your eyes and improve overall wellness. Let's get started.